Hey, welcome. I've been wanting to sit down and make a video about this journey that I want to go on for a while now. I think I made one about a year ago wearing the same sweater that I'm wearing right now. And I just feel comfortable in this sweater, so that's what I'm going to film in. I've been dealing with like my weight for a long time. Probably since I was like honestly a kid. And yeah, so I want to lose some weight. That would be the point of this video that I am making right now. I want to go on a weight loss journey, weight loss challenge, whatever you want to call it. And I want to kind of film the process of it because I'm hoping it'll help keep me accountable and keep me on track, keep me consistent, having something to kind of hold myself to as far as like a weekly update, a weekly check-in, whatever it may be. And then throwing in whatever else along the way just to kind of give myself a little bit of fun. So at this point, I haven't weighed myself, honestly, but I'm pretty sure, like I haven't weighed myself today, but I've weighed myself within the week, and I'm around 237 pounds. So yeah, it's pretty up there. It's not, I'm like 5'7.5" as far as like my height is concerned. And so 200 and almost 40 pounds is not exactly recommended for someone of my height, especially within my like what my weight is distributed as. Like, so I've got like a pretty decent amount of fat on me. You can probably tell just by looking at me. So honestly, like I don't really buy into the whole body positivity movement as far as like the fat acceptance and all that is concerned. I don't believe it's healthy to have a certain amount of extra body fat and body weight on you. I can tell just by my own joints, by my own bones and how everything feels. Like I've got pain in my hips, pain in my knees especially. I think my knees are probably the worst thing that suffers as a result of my excess weight. And then pain in my ankles and feet are also pretty on par with my knees. But like my knees, if I bend too much, I will honestly get swelling in my knees, and it feels like almost like a fluid buildup, which I guess that's kind of what the swelling is. But I can feel the fluid within my knees when they get swollen, and it's really uncomfortable, quite painful. I used to be pretty bendy. Like I used to be able to do back arches and touch like my hands all the way to like my ankles and everything, and I can't do that anymore. I'm obviously significantly older than I was when I used to be able to do stuff like that, so that kind of makes sense. And so basically I just want to go on the journey, and I want to lose the weight, and I want to keep it off. I've lost weight before, and obviously I didn't keep it off. I had it off for about maybe 2 years in like full as far as how much I lost. When I was 15, I think I was 220 pounds. And then by the time I was 19, I was 146 pounds. So there was like on and off periods of when I would lose weight within that 4-year period, but most of it was lost between the ages of 18 and 19. Like the bulk of the weight that I lost. So I was just thinking, why not film it? Why not film the process, share it with other people who may be wanting to kind of start the same journey, and maybe you're a similar weight than me, similar height, I don't know. I always find like people online, especially like women who go on weight loss journeys, are always like 5'5" or 5'4", which isn't like too off from my height. I'm closer to 5'8", and it's just like, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. Excuse my hair. I don't even know. I had a shower. I put a hair treatment in because my hair is just suffering really bad. And I don't know if that's also a product of like being obese, if it has like an effect on like my hair. But I've been suffering with like really, really dry hair and breaking hair, and just like with my hair kind of falling out ever since I had my daughter, which I know is like really common for people who when you have kids or when you're pregnant, it's like postpartum hair loss. And I didn't feel like I had too much, but I don't know. It's been 3.5 years since I had a baby, and I feel like I'm just like constantly like, let's see if I can do it. Yeah, I didn't pull any out that time, so that's nice. But usually if I run my fingers through my hair, I can pull out like a clump of hair. And it's just like, how do I still have hair when all this hair is constantly coming out on my hands? I don't know. But that's another thing that I need to get under control, and I'm hoping that by taking care of my health and losing weight and getting in control of my diet, and when I say diet, I don't mean like, oh, I'm going on a diet. I'd like to be able to have just like what I eat as like normal kind of meals, or like some sort of plan that is balanced and healthy and still has room for treats and fun foods, but is also like centered on like whole real foods, which I got in too much of a habit of eating out of a box, and it's had a huge effect on me. I think my mental health is affected by it. Obviously my physical health, and it's starting to have an effect on my daughter too. My daughter doesn't have any weight issues right now, but she definitely is like an extremely picky eater. The only thing she'll eat is like chicken nuggets, the potato smiley faces, like macaroni and cheese, hot dogs. Sometimes she'll eat pizza and pasta, but yeah, like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like stereotypical kid food, but it's really all she'll eat. She'll eat fruit and stuff like that here and there, depending on what it is and how it tastes to her. But yeah, it's been extremely difficult when it comes to getting her to eat like legitimate food or eat what we're eating. And yeah, a lot of that is me just giving in because it's easier. So I know I need to get on top of that. But anyways, that's kind of off topic. Yeah, so I think I said I'm around 240 pounds right now, 237 if we're being exact. And let's face it, I don't want to round up because I just don't want to. But so my goal, I think I said at my smallest when I was 19, I was 146 pounds. I would love to be that again. I'm not in a rush to get there. My goal right now is to hit 190, and I would like to do it by Christmas of 2024, so Christmas of this year. And I think it's a pretty okay goal, considering like I am significantly heavier. I know when you're heavier you can lose weight quicker or something like that. I don't know, maybe not, maybe I'm just dreaming, but I've lost weight before. I know how to do it. My problem is being consistent and not giving in to things and not eating after a certain amount of time. So I think the method that I want to use in order to lose the weight that I want is obviously starting some physical activity, because I live a pretty sedentary life and I have for a while. So incorporating physical activity, whether that just be like workout videos from YouTube and stuff, and following things like that. I live near some amazing walking trails. I live right by the lake. Like I have a view of the entire lake from my apartment. So I have wonderful trails to take advantage of, especially now that the weather's getting nice and it's springtime. And so yeah, take advantage of the walking trails and doing exercise videos. And then yeah, I think calorie counting. I know some people are really against calorie counting. I personally don't find anything too wrong with it, as long as you try not to obsess over it and use it more so as a tool to kind of keep yourself in check. Because to me, if you ask me what 500 calories look like, I might be able to kind of, depending on what the food is, tell you, but I wouldn't trust myself to be exact. And I feel like in order to lose weight, you need to be pretty exact with the amount of calories that you're eating and the amount of calories that you're burning, because obviously you need to burn more than you're consuming in order to be in a deficit to lose weight. So another thing that I want to do is follow a bit of like an intermittent fasting. And I've done it before without actually trying to do intermittent fasting. I didn't realize I didn't realize that that's what I was doing. But I think that it worked back when I lost weight before, and inadvertently intermittent fasting. I'm sorry, struggling here. I'm not used to talking to a camera. This is not my everyday life of what I do, and I'm literally just staring at my phone camera. I don't know what I look like because I'm using the rear-facing camera, I think is what it's called, just because it's better quality. And I think it's better not to be able to see myself when I am filming, because otherwise I might just get distracted by the way I don't like how I look and then not want to film. So I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, anyways, I think I'm just rambling now. This is my first video. I'm really not, I've been so concerned about finding the perfect things to say and formatting this video properly and having the best lighting and having my hair look nice and makeup. I'm not wearing any makeup, you can probably tell. It's not a flex by any means. I think makeup's wonderful and I would love to get back into it one day. I just haven't had the will or want as much to do it lately, and I became pretty comfortable within like my own natural face. But yeah, At the same time, I'm not super comfortable with my natural face, especially when I see my pores, because I have ridiculously large pores on my face and very textured skin. So it is something like that I want, especially just like a foundation. Again, I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but yeah. So if you want to see me lose some weight and stick with it, and I don't know, figure it out, then follow me. Subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting videos hopefully once a week about this topic, and then I would like to be able to post videos on other topics too in the future. I don't want to just do weight loss, but this is what I'm going to start with because it's like a huge thing in my life that I need to get under control, and I might as well film it and share it with whoever wants to watch it. So thank you so much for watching. Please, if you want to watch more and you enjoyed and didn't get bored and didn't click out already, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, follow me for more updates about my weight loss. Bye. Thank you so much.